Good time zones, everyone, and as they run off into the distance, welcome to Superfast Feg with that very fast 20 stream streak as they head off to go and meet their wise friends. I recommend putting the clothes back on after that streak. Welcome to everybody. I see we have a Frauke and a True Purple and a Shadow Sky and a Raven and a Glam Pixie and a Landstrad and a Blast and a few people dancing because, hey, awesome music. And I'm sure there may be other people out there who I've lost in all of that dancing and starting up. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're all well. Oh, look, I forgot to even load Minecraft. I am not on form this evening. Imagine just meeting people and streaking. Hi, honey. I'm home. I brought friends. Minecraft. I know that there's a bed there. I can see it. Well, I can see the outline of it. I'm also thinking that there's a... Hold on. Nope. Okay, I just needed to... I said be sociable, yes. How is everybody this evening? It's, as noted in stream title, it's a Thursday Friday for me. I get to relax a bit tomorrow and not have a day. Minecraft is not on form. Minecraft's on form. Nobody's quite sure what form it is. Thursday meeting cancelled to Friday. Oh no! Still a lunchtime meeting. Ooh. Who has meetings at lunch? I mean, I have meetings at lunch, but that's... The meetings I have scheduled for lunch are... We're going to the pub as a group. We can sit, we can talk, we can chat about stuff, but we're going to the pub. It does nice food. You can choose whether or not to drink with it. But yeah, so Thursday is the cold is gone. Woohoo! No more cold. Fantastic news. Uh-oh. I have this urge to run away. Landstrad had... Oh dear. Landstrad had ideas. Alfred needs a shotgun. You know what? It's Alfred. A shotgun feels appropriate. Are we just calling a crossbow shotgun, or are we going for something else? I don't have any crossbows. Okay, crossbow it is. Let's go and get some crossbows. And now I have a few. I always keep spare crossbows. I keep all my spare crossbows under a temple. That feels like that feels like a me problem. The last line of defense for the Batcave is Alfred with a shotgun. Yeah, I think I've seen those episodes and plot lines. Actually, why just pick up one when I can pick up several? And we have, as I remember, Hail Hot Guy? Hail Hydrate. Hail Hot Drink. I might need something at this rate. Either that or some alcohol might be useful. And a stretch. No, Alfred does not subscribe to such niceties. Even in the slightly comical Batman 66, Alfred was very much... Hey, Kel. No smegs given. Might need to refill your lemonade. Lemonade. I particularly liked an episode where Alfred, upon being confronted by the Joker, grabbed a sword and beat him up. It's like, wait, what? This is in the old Batman 66 stuff? Limonade. It's never seen a lemon in real life. Eh. Lemon and lime. All the time. Joker's response, that's illegal. Yes. If I remember rightly, at that point the Joker ends up running off, finding the bat pole, and Alfred just keeps on running him up and down the bat pole until he's just like, Alfred, oh buddy, oh pal, will you let me off of this thing? And Bruce arrives as Batman and is like, where's the Joker? And Alfred's like, he should be back any second. Thus proving that Alfred really didn't have any qualms about being entirely evil. One of these days I should consider watching the Pennyworth series, because apparently that really sort of went into the background of Alfred being basically... Yeah. That is also explored in Pennyworth, as far as I'm aware. Right. SAS. You know, that feels about right. I would expect nothing less, somehow. Hello. This is where I try and remember my alphabet. There we are. Thank you for the lurk, Blast. Christian Gordon, Batman, Batgirl, Alfred, Building 4. No, it's not the year 20,024. That would be worrying. So even Alfred has the appropriate training in order to kick one's butt each way. I think, honestly, Alfred would probably kick even Bruce's butt 6 ways from Sunday. I see Commissioner Gordon's here. Hi, Commissioner Gordon. Where is he? There he is. Alfred. Thank you very much, Landstrad. And that is another... Did we do a Betsy for Blast yesterday? Hello. I see you hanging out up here. What's the character limit for name tags? I think we were getting very close with a couple of the ones that are whatever the width. I'm fairly sure Flash R is as wide as we can get on a sign before things get a little bit disturbing. Basically, whatever the full width of a sign is what will end up on the sign. Whatever ends up on a name tag can probably be a bit longer. Where did I come in? Alright. Good God, you're noisy. I'm not actually... I don't know what the... Because you figured out who you're putting in the Great Hall. Oh? Do tell. The unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Oh, fantastic. Oh, Squirrel Girl in the Great Hall. Definitely, definitely. Right, we're on a recruitment drive. Right, Great Hall. I will need... Nah, I'm not arguing. It is on brand. I will need a wood colour for a sign. And I will have to find a... why am I... Yeah, and I will find you whichever chair is available. No, wrong way. Come on. You're about to become Squirrel Girl. Are you confused? No? It's funny. You will be. I can't remember if Unbeatable Squirrel Girl is the full name, or just... I know Squirrel Girl is actually... I mean, that goes nice. That fits on a name tag. I have no idea if it'll fit on a on a sign. I may have to shorten it a little. You may just have... Wow. Definitely in a hurry to get to your destination, aren't you? Here we go, rowing boats downhill, boats downhill, boats downhill. Oh, we go, rowing boats downhill early in the evening. She once beat Thanos. Oh. Also, I remember, I do know that Squirrel Girl turns up in Marvel Snap, which I have played a few thousand times. Right. So. Oh, hey. Let's see. Odin, Aldebane, Flashar. I kind of feel like this would be a good place for Squirrel Girl, given the company. Do you want purple, Lanstrad, or we got King Arthur, Safety Second, Nathadan, and a blank spot here. Serpent, Surprise, and would expect... No, I think not the right group. So Eats a Lot, Survived, Beloved. Yeah, I think this purple group is probably the right one. I am glad you agreed, Landstrad. Right. This pillager is reversing. No, it's not. I'm just going to turn it around. And we have a Swinub again. Right. First things first. I dub thee the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Second things first. I dub thee... Carted. Time to cart you away. Ha ha hee hee. To the funny farm with all of the mad people every day. I have cherry wood, yes. So that'll be the sign. Yep, okay. Cherry wood we have. Let's go and get some. And while we're at it, put away some of the stuff in my inventory. I feel like I've forgotten something. And I've just realised that I haven't actually updated Landstrad's book. So I should probably do that in a second as well. Ow! Clearly somebody in need of retraining. Hey, Dab. No dying this week. Getting shot at by a pillager occasionally. That one actually succeeded, mostly because they haven't been well trained. And hugs and cuddles are not, as yet, attempting to murder me. Today. Right. Landstrad's book needs to be retrieved for the second time today. Is Bush Gordon... Oh, I haven't looked. We will have a look in a second. Goodness. Landstrad's building an army all of his own. Right. Thank you for another Gordon recruitment, Landstrad. And continuing the... It's Bruce who has an adoption problem. You're just you're just furthering the cause. I know. Cherry wood. Let's go and find some cherry wood. Preferably in the form of a sign. Okay. My wood boxes are here. Nope. Here. Nope. And here. Well, what do you know? I actually have some cherry wood already pre-converted into planks. I only need one of those. Oh yeah, you can train a pillager. They literally can be made so that they are completely tame. As noted by these two, currently sat in their boats, hanging out. One's holding their banner, and both are just sitting here, being completely innocent and happy. Ooh, pesto pasta for lunch. Lovely, that sounds nice. And thank you for the limeade. Limeade? So yeah, these are what I declare as well-trained pillagers. I mean, the fact that we can even get them to hold the banner of our choice is really fun. Right. I needed a armor stand as well, so I don't know why I left the building before collecting that. He went through some anger management classes. Yes. There's two different ways of doing it that I've been using. The first is put them in a boat and sit in the boat with them until they stop, until they run out of arrows, because they have absolutely terrible aim when you're sat in a boat with them. They keep shooting the bottom of it. And the second is this. They keep shooting arrows up their nose. Look at that. Straight up the nose. Every single time. Eventually, they run out of arrows and stop thinking. Yep. Eventually the crossbow breaks. Oh, no, wrong direction. And you have a completely well-trained pillager who is now no longer suffering from any anger management issues. And if you're not using... if you don't have fresh animations switched on... then they all look like they want hugs. See? They break their crossbow and they want a hug. Hugs! Hugs! Hugs all round. No, you can't give them back a crossbow. We've been unable to work out anything that you can give. Well, I was about to say, we've been unable to work out anything you can give them. But actually, you can give them a banner. So over here, for example, Beloved is holding a banner. Where's the other ones? I know we've got a couple of banners in here. Or were the others downstairs? Oh yeah, Safety Second is holding a banner. Let's save for... Odin has one. Do they? Which table is Odin at? Oh, hold on. Odin's over here, isn't it? Hey, Odin. Where's your banner? Sir? Oh, did we give Odin a banner? Because I don't seem to have one. Sir? Where's your banner? Well, I feel we need to get a banner to Odin. He was supposed to. I think we never got round to it. Right. Right. How much of... No. It's just going to have to be Squirrel Girl, I'm afraid. These rooms haven't been properly decorated. I should get to that. And let's resolve the failure to banner Odin. Thank you, Landstrad, for setting up Squirrel Girl to join us in the Great Hall. Right. Hall of Banners time. Oh, before I forget... No, requests. Squirrel Girl is completed. So, Ravens is... There it is. Raven Trickster. Yeah. Is this black banner? Red banner. Excellent. Now I know what I need to... Oh, I think I've got red wool up here. Really should eat before I get told off. Oh, red banner. Excellent. I don't even need to sort things out. There we are. So now we put Raven back into the Hall of Banners. Judging by this gap, that would be Raven's. And we leap off a balcony. It's not a window. You can't tell me off for leaping out the windows. Odin, I'm sure we gave you a banner. Apparently not, seeing as how you've immediately grabbed it. I love the way they just go, ooh, banner, yes, thank you. And just grab it quickly. I've not found anything else that they will grab. But I think it's hilarious and awesome that they will actually grab these banners. And, yep, Odin is right-handed. There you are, Raven. I'm tempted to say, should Squirrel Girl have the bat logo as the banner as well? Just to confuse matters. Or more to the point, gives them purpose, makes them happy. Absolutely. That's why they grab them so quick. You've got to keep your Gordons happy. I mean, that's why they love having a good mosh pit. We've never figured out why they love a mosh pit. But they really do. There always seems to be a dance party in at least one of the barracks blocks. I keep thinking I'm going to go through the floor here in a minute. So I'm tidying this area up a little so that I can have a look at these hillsides and consider the barracks. Well, consider the buildings up here. Because this one is probably going to need to have all the trees chopped out of it. Yeah. And this one is going to be... what was this one going to be? Oh yeah, this one's going to be our kitchen. But I'm basically working on sorting out some of the areas around the castle. I'm sorting areas out around the castle. Around the castle. Not quite sure which accent that one should have been. So that we can get more of these buildings in and unlock the Ravager recruitment. Because clearly I am slightly insane and feel that Ravager recruitment is a perfectly reasonable, sensible thing to include. And, I'm not quite sure why. Everyone has to have a decorative pillager, though. Oh, sorry, decorative Ravager. And chat wants chaos. I mean, chat gets chaos. Chat is chaos. There are basically two forms of chaos. Me and chat. And I'm not sure which is the highest level. Twitch is a bit weird. Just noticed in another stream, sent a message, the command message. Posting messages too quickly, but night what? Huh. Not a clue about that one, Blast. This is why I refer to chat as the local gremlins. You've all been fed after midnight, but you are all amazing. Oh, and I was having a think, which is really where it gets very dangerous. This area, I think, will fit for a Ravager racetrack. It'll need a little bit of flattening. And we have a Parasect available for those collecting Pokemon. Yeah, this needs a little bit more flattening than I will do on stream. And some hole-filling exercises to be undertaken. Particularly at this end. Good lord. Oh, there's a horse in that hole. Not the type of horse hole that we normally have. Yeah, this area is a little bit more cave than I would like. And I don't know if I'm going to put a path in from up here or not. But the goal is basically, yeah, I've had a test. I can put a villager into a minecart. Hey, Ritsu. I can put a villager in a minecart. I can put the minecart one block back from some fence posts, placed every other block. The Ravager can see and will chase after said villager in said minecart, so I can have them running around the track, chasing the minecart. I don't know when that one will happen, but that one will probably take a little bit of thinking. Really? Hashtag rigged. But, yeah, I think the scope creep has escaped again. We keep suffering from scope creep escape. It's very, very dangerous. I'm not sure that there is a suitable containment vessel for scope. Or even for scope creep. We certainly haven't found one, because it keeps escaping. Actually, no, there is a containment vessel for scope creep. Unfortunately, the containment vessel for scope creep is building the items. And I'm not sure that's considered containment. That's just rationalizing scope creep. Or, what's the other word I'm looking for? Justifying. Yes. I feel like I should join Scope Creep Anonymous. I don't have a problem. I can stop any time. Just as long as chat will let me. At which point the answer to that is never. I don't have to make it even more insanely over the top than usual. I can get away with it. I can live away. I can live without it. I don't have to give in to the scope creep. It's not going to stop me. Just one more build. It's not a problem. I can stop. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Well, that too. Slash doubt. Well, yeah. Yeah, you're right with that doubt there, Ritsu. At least there's one good thing out of flattening this area and making it ready for the next few bits to build. And getting a decent supply of dirt, which I can use to fill in all the holes downhill. Wow, so much button mashing. Anyone would think you didn't believe me. I need to figure out what I'm going to actually build in this space. Although this one this area feels like it should be a Ravager pen. You know, we're going to have stables. You're going to have Ravagers in the stables. But occasionally you might just want to have a Ravager out in a pen, able to roam around and, you know, feel the sun on their back, the air between their horns. Wait, what? Where was I going with that? Oh. I was airing out my Ravagers. Well, I mean, if you get them damp, you've got to wear them out so that they dry up properly. Remember, nobody wants a damp Ravager. Oh dear. Sorry, Cal. Hopefully the headache isn't too bad. You can barely think in a squiggle. I can barely think in a straight line. Wait. No, I can't. This area... Yeah, I'm going to leave this a little bit as is. No. Oops. You see, this area feels like it needs to be a bit larger and taller. So I've got a building up here, and I've got a building plan here. Apparently a laptop still thinks they own Taiwan. I left there nearly 3 weeks ago. No wonder it went to 1 AM so quickly. Well, yeah, that would confuse matters. Time zones. Who'd have them? Oh wait, quite a few people. Most of the countries in the world, actually. One of those that sticks to you like glue and refuses to budge. Yeah, headaches like that are evil. I mean, headaches in general are evil. Oh wait, it's getting dark. I should probably sleep. That explains some of it. Cam account was still on Gamma Override. Normal account wasn't. Cam account was. For those days when you need to spend time underground, underwater, wombling free. Underground and overground, wombling free. The Scotsmen of Madnessville run building a wheel. Right. Let's see. If that building starts up there, I kind of feel like it would make sense to have this landscape go up to about the same sort of level and keep the building flat and even. You know, a bit like good King Wenceslas. I love the fact that I've got these random building shapes and I've just not done much with them for the last 11 months. And it's like, yeah, I should probably do something with this now. Granted, if that building's over there, what am I going to do with this spot? If in doubt, leave yourself unanswered questions. This and many other questions will not be answered. Ah, I left a gap. too tall grass. Very annoying when you're trying to place blocks from above. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so at least all of this is now reasonably close to a good height. And by reasonably close, I mean it's actually a good height. Needs decorating the living heck out of, but hey, decorating can be done. Landscaping. Everyone needs some landscaping. I'm so glad I don't have create mod. Because one of these days, if I had create mod, I would probably go down the path of building something silly. You know, something like Marineville from Stingray. Have an entire city that just disappears down into the hill. At the push of a button. You know, have some of the appropriate music as well. Then blow something up. Can't have Marineville disappear without something exploding. Right. Train of thought used to exist. How is the height of the diff bubbles? 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. I could see myself having this building have an undercroft for Ravagers. A Ravager undercroft! That might be an interesting solution. Have it carve out some of the hill, have some Ravagers pens just underneath it, have the building... I mean, this building is ridiculous. This building is really wide. I'm not sure what I was planning this building. I could almost build 2 buildings here. One here and one over there. Oh, no. No. Don't think like that, Scuts. If you start thinking like that, you'll build even more. Yeah, no. Ooh, Cairo. The problem is, I've got to make it so that whatever I build does make some sense. Sir, there are Ravagers in the Undercroft. Troll on the loose. And we have a Gibble in chat for those collecting Pokemon. And way too much sand. Right, let's do that. Sumio, does that tree look like it grew wrong? There's something not right about that tree. Something wrong with them there trees, that is. Chicken! Do I have... What's the state of my... Oh, it's 300. 300. Yay. Perfect. Yay. Welcome back, Superfast Feg. We're doing well. We're sort of having a little bit of plotting and planning at the moment. And clearing. I'm trying to work out the landscaping around here so that I can work out where to put the next stables. Or should that, since it's going to have Ravagers, the next unstables? Actually, that feels almost accurate as a description. What are you building here? Stables. No, unstables. They're for Ravagers. I plan on doing all of my socialising tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. Because that will be why I will not be here. I will be socialising. And basically at a LEGO event. Right. How are we? 229. There's enough for at least another layer. Insert the equipment break noise here. Still 189. There's plenty. What are we down to? 165. Okay, that feels like a point to stop at. And to swap over to my fortune hoe. Because everyone has to have a hoe that's worth a fortune. That's how it works, isn't it? Right, I should probably have a quick nap before I end up with suicide shrubs assisting in my tree removal. You do not want a suicide shrub to assist in your Oh, that's what we never looked at, or what I never looked at. Is our Gordon of Shrubbery still here? Nope, he's gone. Shrubbery Gordon has left the building, apparently. It is time. That's an egg. It is time for what? I worry about people who say it is time for a hat. Hey! Let me just finish picking up all of this stuff before it despawns. And a shirt. Ooh. And a skirt. Right. Have I picked up everything that's about to despawn? Nope, there's still a load of it up here. Don't mind me, I will go and deal with that for okay. I just need to make sure that I don't lose stuff. I'd hate to destroy these trees and lose everything that I've been destroying them for. Right, and we cleared the top. Yes, right. last of the stuff that I've just knocked off. One more dressed up night. Woohoo! I think that means I have to go shopping. As always. Because I still keep forgetting to. Right. Excellent. That has cleared most of that. Let's put that in there. That in there. And those in there. And... oh, hold on. Apples. I will need some emeralds. I had some... did I? Oh, awesome. Oh, were they the ones that I found at the top of the hill? Next to the breeder. I think that's what I'm suddenly having a memory of. I'm suddenly having a memory. Well, it's disturbing. Excuse me, world. Would you mind loading? Hello, cows. Hey, what do we know? Hat, chest plate, leggings. I mean, wouldn't you be surprised by a pile of armor next to a breeder? It feels like the sort of thing that you would be a bit surprised by. I'm a little bemused. Hi, little bemused. Aren't you adorable? Such a small bemused. No, what? Right. Hat. I'm sure they didn't want to keep it on. Well, you never know. You never know. Right, where's Frauke? Frauke. Right. So. Yeah, there we are. So. Agravane is our next contestant. I do have one moment of, excuse me, would you mind letting me in, of extreme worry, and that is, I do worry what Frauke is going to do when they've run out of armor to upgrade. Hey, Bo, welcome in. There we are. Agravane is fully upgraded. So we've done up, up, down, down, and left out of the... Suddenly. Oh dear. Which one are you? Percival. Should have known. Ooh, I forgot we put that here. Oh, that was because they kept coming up into this corner and we decided that they obviously were trying to plan something. You lot, let me out. That's their plotting corner. Apparently. Thank you very much for yet another upgrade for LK. The continuing saga of so many members of a single armoured militia. And now they're trying to put their plan into action, hence trying to get out the door. Yes, that's disturbing. I only slightly worry what they might be up to. The rest of the time I'm petrified by it. It's It's one of my greatest fears that something will happen and all of the Gordons will manage to escape their buildings. I mean, there's not that many of them that I would have to corral. Actually, I still haven't done a census to work out how many of them there are. I should, I keep pondering that I should. Just to work out how many of you are absolutely insane and awesome simultaneously. Yes, that would be my fear. Suddenly all of the pillagers becoming organised. Sir, they're revolting. Yes. Sir, they're escaping. No! Might have enough dark oak for at least 10 minutes now. Do, 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 do. Actually, I'm not convinced that there is enough dark oak for 10 minutes. I mean, this is me building stuff. There's no such thing as enough materials. And this is before we get to Monday, where I start with none. Urgh. That's going to be the disturbing one. Starting with nothing. There we are. Okay. Now we can see what we're doing. It's probably a bad thing. Now I can see what I'm up to. Oh, I've just realised what I would need this section for. I kind of need a path for walking in front of the building. Or up... No, that's my axe. You can't have my axe. Hello, chicken. You can't have my bone meal either. Right. Let's think about this. And we've got... Ooh, actually, I'm not sure you can walk in front of the building here. Because if you... so I'm looking at this. This is a kitchen. This probably is a barracks block of some form. Which means I can't have people walking along here because there's a kitchen in the way. Huh. And we have a clobberpuss in the way for those attempting to get through chat. Let's see. Unless this becomes part of the kitchen, and nah, that doesn't feel right. Okay. I think I need to replan the layout of these buildings. Chicken! Chimkin! I've got to get some chimkins. Let's have a think about this. I mean, the obvious first thought is, that's a very small building for a kitchen. So, it doesn't feel right. Let's take this out. It's time for a replan. core. It must be rigged. Blast caught something. Right, let's not take out all of the buildings, just the first two. That one's partly the corner of this one. Actually, let's take out the first three, because I think I need to work out what I'm doing in this corner a bit better. That building almost makes sense. It almost fits with this area. The other thing is we now have shapes and styles, so we know roughly how big these buildings are, as opposed to just a random accumulation of cobble on the ground. Right. Let's see. So the first thing is, we've got this path coming out of this gatehouse. It kind of makes sense for a building to be across the front of this path. And actually, we've not done anything about this gatehouse yet, so maybe we can have it coming off the front of this gatehouse connected to it. That makes sense. So that means we're looking at a building running along here. So we can probably do this based on this sort of building style, I suspect. Oh. And Superfast Feg has redeemed a Hail Hydrate. Hail Hydrate. Thank you very much. Squeaky bottle of doom, as always, protects us with the water that it brings. Brigands? Ew. Got all these brigands here, sir. More brigands? Why, where? Yeah, words are not one of my strong points. Let's see. So if we do that, let's see. 1, 2, 3... there. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, sorry. There shouldn't be threes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. Okay, that works. That gets me a nice length building with a tree in the way. Right, then that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. There. Yeah, that works. Here. Here. That works and that works. Okay, that gives me a building along here. That's nice. So that has a dual advantage. The first is it explains why this path goes along here and then turns, rather than having a I want to follow desire path in that direction. It then also explains how we get along this section here, alongside this cliff edge, towards this building back here. Now, I don't think I want to join it onto this building, because otherwise it's going to get really weird with an L-shaped building. So what I might do is take one of these buildings, the the barracks blocks styles and put it along here. So let's see, what's a decent width? About that much, actually. Right, let's figure out the shape that we've got here. That's a 3. Right, so if we've worked to that sort of size, I think that fits in here. Anticipating the points you'll gather once your knights are dressed. I mean, we've got at least 2 buildings that I need to do, and by way of, I'm assuming people are going. I know people want more building space. I need a kitchen at least, because I've got 3 pillagers that need to go in a kitchen, and I still don't have one. So I'm thinking a nice large building for a kitchen and what's the word I'm looking for? Mess hall mix is needed. So this one might be a barracks block of some form. And to be honest, I'm just anticipating that I need to fill this area and make it look logical, which is half of my problem. I've got a lot of space in this world that isn't filled yet. So let's pick a corner. Right, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. One, 2 here. No, 1, 2 here. Does that give me a nice long run? That is, I think I might want to go back by 2. Yeah, let's take that back by 2. So let's go to here. So it's 1, 2, there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets me to the back of that. Then it's 1, 2, 3 here. And then we've got 1, 2. No. 1, 2, U. Alright. Let's work along the back wall here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I should be doing 4 bays. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 bays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2 here. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 pig. 1 pig, 2 pig, 3 pig. Bacon. There. Right. Then it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't feel right. It might be. 2, 3. Nope, that's right. 5s are all around. So how does that look on the floor? That doesn't look too bad. That actually... That sort of fits nicely into that space. That really does fit nicely into that space, actually. That's worryingly close to being what I need. Let's bring me back in. Question: have I allowed for overhangs correctly? Yes, the overhangs are included in this. I know, it's worrying, isn't it, Loopy? Also, hey. So, that shape is a barracks block style. I say barracks block style. I don't think it will be a barracks block. I think this one will be mess hall. And it might be kitchen block? Kitchen block feels better. Good night, Blast. Accurate counting around these, but don't worry, I've probably messed it up somewhere. It would be almost inconceivable for me to have counted correctly. Inconceivable! I do not think that word means what you think it means. I don't know, but I've had a dictionary thrown at me enough times that I'm probably sure I've got it dented into my skull. Right. Now what we could do is... So we've got a lot of height change here, which doesn't work, obviously. Ow. Particularly if I jump off of it. So let's have a... It's a big dent. I've had a lot of dictionaries thrown at me. I really have. Right, let's bring this up to the same height. Just so I can work out where I am working to. So that's 126. Oops. Really? Right. So those are all at what is effectively ground level now. And we have a leap. So if I were to have that as ground level, can we put a... Can we put something behind and underneath this building if we do some flattening? So what I'm thinking is, if this is it worth turning this around? No. Keep it that way round, because then it's the lower side at the back at the moment. At which point, the lower side... You need more brain cell Pokemon. Oh, is that a brain cell? Oh, goodness, I better try and catch that. Wait, I'm out of Pokeballs? Ah! Am I out of Pokeballs? I've been buying them by the dozen. Well, I've been buying them by 10, actually, because you lot told me to. Let's see. So this is the back section of the coral, but it looks like the brain cell emote. Woohoo! I caught one! All the brain cells. Right. Let's see. If I bring this section of hillside down, we can have it so that the back half of the building is lower than the front half, and put a second floor underneath it. So effectively this is going to be a 3-story building with 2 stories. That makes sense, doesn't it? There's never more than 2 stories. It just happens to be that there are 3 stories. That makes perfect sense. I'm going to have to look at a building to explain it, aren't I? So, this building. Here we are. So, this section is 2 stories. This section is the one I'm digging down, so there'll be 2 stories here. So, it'll be 2 stories here and 2 stories here. So, it'll be a 3-story building, but there'll never be more than 2 stories. See? Makes perfect sense. I'm fluent in gibberish. My math isn't matching. My maths isn't involved in all of this. It's my architecture that's at fault. No section of the building will be more than 2 stories tall. The fact that there will be different sections of the building at different... where you can enter the building on one side and you'll be on the 3rd floor, or the ground floor, and exit the building on the other side and be on the 1st floor, has absolutely nothing to do with anything that's logical. If you enter the building on one side and you're on the 3rd floor and you come out on the ground floor on the other side, you might actually be in Exeter University. I think it was Exeter. There was a university that I visited one year, many centuries ago, where it literally the entire side of the building what? What's my problem with calling them stories? You've never heard of stories of a building? Specifically the engineering building. Yeah. You can enter on one side on the 3rd floor and exit on the other side on the ground floor. They measured all of their building floors in height above sea level, because it was easier than giving them floor numbers. This floor? Oh yes, it's floor 100. Why is it floor 100? It's 100 feet above sea level. So you don't have multi-story car parks then? Land of the free, home of the multiple stories. Everybody has multi-story car parks. You can go in the ground floor and get to the far side and the 3rd floor. I mean... that just means that you're entering on the wrong side of the building. Also, it depends on your definition of which side of the building is the ground. Is it the higher version or the lower version? You can't exit there shy of breaking a window and jumping. I never, ever exit a building through the window. Honest, never. Absolutely not. Hi. Hey ho, it's out the window we go. Yada dee 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 dee. Hi ho, hi splat. I mean, you're the one who made sure that it became a quote, for goodness sakes. See, there you are. It's fun to exit through a window. Exit stage left, pursued by a Scotsman. Hey, Sal. Welcome to the madness of Scott. Great Scott. You call them multi-level. Just means that you're missing some of the fun of calling them multi-story. I keep half expecting to actually dig into something where there's more cave. I found my cave to go with my cave. It's a screaming loopy. It's screaming time. Wait, what? Okay. So where are we? Other than half a floor down. Are we half a floor down? Oh no, we might be actually a full floor down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this feels like it's this feels like it's the full height of the depth that we're looking for. The full height of the depth that we're looking for. I mean, can't fault it. Perfectly logical piece of statement. Hey, Elkhorn. Welcome in. Happy Friday, Thursday. And yes, I'm aware that statement's even less sensible than some of my usual ones. Do, do, do. It's a Friday, Thursday. It's basically a Thursday that I get to treat as a Friday because I have absolutely no work tomorrow. And therefore I'm treating today as Friday. It's also Friday for stream. There will be none tomorrow. This is your regular reminder. There will be no stream tomorrow. For those wondering why, I'm not here. But Scotsman, it's Saturday. If today is your Saturday, then you're doing very well. And I'm very confused. Many people have attempted to understand the Scotsman in his natural habitat of confusion. Most have given up. Yesterday was Friday, today is your Saturday. Oh, fantastic. Nice. There are rumours that occasionally someone has managed to understand a Scotsman. These are short-lived, mostly because it's fairly incomprehensible at the best of times. If you, or anyone else, has managed to understand the Scotsman, we have to ask, what were you smoking? And how did you manage it? Or had you been smacked in the head with a frying pan beforehand? Frying pans, who knew? I only had a brain cell. I'm not even going to ask for a full brain. And it's a moment of a stretch. Here we go. Oh, we get in ancient. And thank you for that stretch, Superfast Veg. Right, so let's bring this to here. Popcorn time. Hail, hydrate. Thank you, Cal. Always remember to keep your streamer healthy, fed, and watered. Or even stretched and watered. One or the above. Okay. Were they amused? No. Right. Okay. So, front of building. Main floor. Upper half of back floor. Lower half of back floor. Exterior. Stretch, stretch, stretch out your streamer. Stretch them all the time. Stretch, stretch, stretch out your streamer. Stretch them all the time. Yeah. Stretch out your streamer. Stretch them all the time. They will pop like popcorn. Stretching all the time. And we have a mat shop, which definitely sounds like somebody who's looking for their lunch. Have you seen mat shop? Right. So, building, shape, layout, and plan. We have 2 buildings planned. Woohoo! Now that we've got 2 buildings planned, that gives us a building here and a building here, and absolutely nothing over here. So that's a problem. Let's go back to the camera count so you can see what I'm vaguely pointing a camera at. I still got nothing here, and I'm totally lost for plans in this area, so for the moment I might just ignore it. I'm still liking the idea of having this as a Ravager pasture. Path going through here, may need to tightly pull that back a bit. If we pull that back, can we put another building? I don't know, where do we want to put another building? This feels like it should be a building. It's kind of, laid out like there should be one. do. So there's a building here. Oh, find his chop. Well, you gotta have your chops around here. I'm wondering if I should just build these and then work out what feels right after building them. Because at the moment I'm looking at them and going, I don't know what I should be placing around them. And until I figure out what should be going around them, I feel like I shouldn't touch anything else. Stop touching things! Okay. Also, why am I hearing the pillager? There shouldn't be any pillagers in this area. I mean, that's a pig. That's not a pillager. Ow. And that's Scotsman falling in a hole. Whoopsie. Good luck with the sociables. Okay. Depends on what you're touching, I guess. Well, at least I'm not licking things to claim them as my own. Right. What are these? These look like they're dark oak. They are. Fantastic. If those are dark oak, we can start placing down blocks to start thinking about them. Where's my dark oak supplies? Over here. Right, let's get rid of the dirt in my inventory and grab some dark oak. So, let's see. Here. Yep. Uh, 126. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's valid. And that's 126. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm almost managing to count here. 126. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. I can count to 5, I can. 126. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes it takes me 3 attempts. Right. And then 1, 2 here. Yep. I wouldn't assume that I'm actually doing well here, Glam Pixie. Right. So that gives me that. I should probably start thinking in height above ground level in a minute. Let's see. You go here. You go here. I'm a little worried about this piece of dirt. But we'll sort that. We'll cross that bridge after I've built it. You too can work out how to build a bridge. That feels like I should have some dirt in my inventory to fix that section of ground that doesn't line up. Like so. Okay, one more. There. So that gives me the lower floor and everything up to ground level. So I now need to go 1, 2, 3 up on all of these. It's just a fresh set of 12 squirrels in a trench coat. I can believe that. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What do we do around the side here? Also 3. Fantastic. Ow. 2, 3. I'm going just one block up from where I would be fine. Ow. Oh, no, that one. Yep, okay, this one gets a 3 as well. Right. That gives me a basic front elevation at ground level. In fact, actually, the block behind gets a 3 as well. That's nice. And by block, I mean pillar. There's a reason I didn't fill in this. I'm going to be putting some flooring there. There's a floor in my plan. Yep. Okay, so this one here... does not go to the same height. It goes one lower. So that gets a 2. This gets a 3. This gets a 3. This gets a 3. And this gets a 2. And that's me falling off the pillar. Right. That, assuming I can manage to get the camera around properly, is my basic ground floor and subground floor now. Hey, you never know, I might even have a clue what I'm doing. Yeah, right. Not a chance. Captain, he thinks he knows what he's doing, Captain. Right. What I do need is about 4,000 dark oak trapdoors. So if I take that and that should give me a full stack. And if I do that, that should give me 2 full stacks. Two full stacks. Right. So, let's see. I'm not sure about this bit. This bit might need to be dug back. But for the moment, I'm just going to dig it back by 1 and ignore the rest. We'll deal with the rest later. There. Here. 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 There. 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 Right. Now I need... Let's get one... If I can get one piece of dirt up onto this, I'll be fine. There. He'll be fine. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, right. Right. That dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dirt. Trapdoor. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. I've failed to take into account that there's also a set of pillars here. Why is there a set of pillars here? Don't know. We'll come back to that in a minute. In case of disaster, Rule 1. Yes. Rule 1 can be enacted. And if Rule 1 cannot be enacted, well, there's always last night's backups. All the backups from the last 21 minutes past. I feel like I've forgotten a pillar set, which means I need to do this. So let's see. You are there, you are there. Is that a 2? Yes, it is. There's a 2, and then there's a pillar here, which is 1, 2, 4 tall. And we have a Zatu. At some point I've caught one of those, but let's try another one. Right. That means that this actually is a pillar with 4 trapdoors on it. Okay. This is starting to make more sense. Honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's in the wrong place. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That. That. No, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dirt. 1. Dirt. Ah! Try again. 1, 2. Right. And okay, so there's 1 on the end of each of those, just because. Oh, I caught it. Wasn't expecting that. Right. That is my first floor, ground floor frontage placement. It's where the building fits. Let's work on the assumption that I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm apparently making this up as I go along. Why is this out? Oh, because I've got my Silk Touch hoe out of it earlier. Let's put that back. Why do I have an egg in my inventory? Egg of indecision. Will we have more chimkins? Nope. Good news, your headache is gone. Woohoo! Yay! Painkillers finally worked. Woohoo! I am glad they worked for you, Kel, finally. Right, have I got this right? It looks like I might have. So that goes there. And then we have a row of these. No, I only needed one of those there. And then... Okay. We cap that off because that's where that ends. Bad news. I think I've got Kel's headache from trying to think and count. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Oh, I feel like I've forgotten something. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Which one are you? So that gets a block there, a block there. There's one here, and one here, and one here, and I'm kidding, Cal. I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. I feel like I need to work out what I'm doing here. This feels like it's a void that shouldn't be a void. I may have to avoid it. Tish. Okay, where are we with this? Okay, that looks not bad. So we've got that laid out. Now, if we think about this, this means that out the back here, I need to account for ground level and supporting the upper floor on the ground level. So if this is ground, right, where's ground level? This is ground level. Yes. So what I would do is I would have that there. So we'll assume that this is ground level. Buongos. Right. So that is my basic. So there's a building up there and a building down here, effectively. What we could do is have something off the front here. Make this a little... and that would be silly. Would that be silly? Because we're going to have a roof that comes down, and then a roof that comes down, and then a roof that comes down. I'm not sure I want to have 3 roofs. It's getting into the realms of silly. More? More? 10 roofs. How the heck am I going to get 10? No! Bad enough trying to plot this lot out in sensible form as it is. And by sensible, I mean, yeah, something approximating it. It's just me working on it, don't worry. Well, there's my problem. What? I'm fairly sure my problem is I'm the one building this stuff. I'm fairly sure that's a hill pig. I don't think that pig can escape. Are you a hill pig? Yes. Yes, you are. Hello, hill pig. Hill pig! What I might do is put a small awning on this end, perhaps. But we'll think about that one when we actually detail the heck out of this. Oh, and we need hail hydrate. No, wrong one. I shall stare at hill pig while I stretch. And stretch. Time for... No. No. Look, given that I've got to actually at some point decorate this hill, the hill pig will probably escape, and there's no point in calling it hill pig if it escapes. If it's still stuck there once I have landscaped, then maybe I'll consider it. I mean, that's how we ended up with the cliffside hobo murder sheep. Was it a murder sheep? I've forgotten what our cliffside murder... Well, I just have to put it right back. Well, the problem with that is, if it escapes by falling to its death, it might be harder to put back. Ooh, a non-English dictionary again. Don't think this block is supposed to be here. I'll just put another pig there named Hill Pig 2.0. That's how we ended up with Stuffy. It's so stuffy. Okay. Right. Think Scots. I know you're not great at it, but you've got to occasionally. How big it is this building? No. I know. I've got a building design that I can put into this corner. We can put this building in. We can put that in. That's a good style of building to put in. Right. How big is it? Let's see. Where's my straight edge? Let's start at the corner that I know I've got the least wiggle room in. Here. Right. Yeah, I'm tempted to bring that forward by 1. Right. 1... How big is this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4... What? 1, 2, 3... There? Is that right? 1, 2... yeah, 4 middle. 1, 2, 3, 4 front. Okay. Then, how wide is it? Yeah. Who designed this? 1, 2, 3, 7 pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Where did I count from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pillar. Right. Actually, I should probably... I'm not sure I designed anything loopy. And thank you for the 7, 10, 11, 15. It's just as well I wasn't paying attention, because otherwise I would have not got any of those numbers accurate. I'm still not convinced I did. Right, pillar. Somebody may have to remind me in about 3 weeks, when I get around to building this building, what this building is supposed to be based on. I'm not sure I have the space for this building. Because it's then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9 pillar. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 pillar. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pillar. Okay, so we can't build this the same way. I guess we're going with this building. Right, so this is based off the cart workshop, not the barn. Also, I think I've counted this 3 times wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have. I have managed to count 3 times wrong. And Ambipom is now in chat for those who need it. Nope. Okay. Right, I need to make a note of what the heck this building is based on. Very handy monkey. Oh goodness, so it is. Right. Handy, handsy. What is difference? Yield it. Dark oak sign. Now what that does is raise questions of, should I be building it this way round, and should I be building it at all? How is that? Yes, I should. Okay, that works. No, I shouldn't. I need to reverse it. Yeah, I need to reverse it. Smiggity. Smiggity-doo-dah, smiggity-yay. I'm building this building backwards today. I want it back in the corner this way. Smiggity-doo-dah, smiggity-yay. Really? Wasn't that bad. You don't have to rain on me. Why does it always rain on me? Right. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Please tell me I've got that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pillar. Excellent. Which means that we bring this one to here and collect these. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be based on the wagon maintenance shop, which means that we can have a large open door here that will come out, so we can effectively have a wagon stored in here that comes out and services this building, and then we need just a decent long path leading from there around through all of this and then out through the gate. Yes, that works. So this building will be, say, a wagon shop storeroom for this building, which might as well be our kitchens and... yes, there we are. Kitchens and mess hall. I need some more signs. Why didn't I pick up more signs? Because I didn't have the signs to do it. What is that one? Oh, is it a Lily May one? Yeah, Lily May. I like that. That's adorable. Right. No, I'm using dark oak at the moment. So. What we will have is... She's got some new Halloween ones. Oh, lovely. Right. Kitchen on the lowest floor. Mess hall on the ground floor. And kitchen staff bedroom on the upper floor. That probably makes a lot of sense. Probably. I mean, it's not another Ravager barracks, stables, so that's a problem, because I need more stables. But it does solve my missing kitchen and mess hall block building. So that solved my kitchen and mess hall, and my and some sort of storage room for it. So I don't know what this building is. It's probably part of this. Ooh. Sorry. I'll stop being silly. No, I won't. First time for anything. How wide did I make those? Are those 5s or 7s? 5s. And I've made those 7s. So if I reclaim a few of those... does it make sense to have another Ravager stables attached to your gatehouse? You're incapable of being not silly, for you are always silly. Well, okay. You didn't have to be so accurate. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 2, 3. Hey, what do you know? If you take 3 sevens, you can turn them into 4 fives. What? 3 sevens becomes 4 fives. How? What? How does that work? Oh, it's because it's actually it's got the additional block in the separator. Yeah. What? Yes. 21 equals 20 plus 1 extra. Thank you. I was like, how did that work? Okay. So that gives me this. Now we can either have the Ravagers come out through this side and just go straight out of the building and straight down into... That might actually be our rapid Aha! Yes. Our rapid Ravager reaction force. So we basically have four stable blocks, and when they set off an alarm, you get Ravagers coming out of the stable blocks and just going straight downhill and out of the castle at high speed. What is the high speed of a Ravager? I don't know. I'm not sure I want to know what the highest speed of a Ravager is. Okay, so that gives us another 4 stables, and what we'll do is we'll probably make it very similar to have to this building, so it'll have a loft over the top of it for the Ravager Riders, and the Ravager Riders can also be part of the guards people for this gatehouse that we haven't built. I mean, you can see it's clearly a gatehouse. It's absolutely a perfect gatehouse. It's a pair of... Yeah, no, it's not. I feel like this might be our next building. Because if I build this and this, then we can treat this as our first 4 Ravagers to be recruited, and it also finishes off this area and brings us towards the sections that are actually mostly done, and we can work outwards from there downhill. So I think our next build is going to be this upper gatehouse and Rapid Ravager reaction force. Which means you two are going to have to move, and this tree's going to have to go. But that's just more Dark Oak acquisition system. And both of these towers are going to have to be flattened and restarted. But that feels like that's a Tuesday problem. We're doing well here. We've got 3 more buildings laid out. Badly. And we've got a significant amount of plotting done, which is one of those, how the heck did we... how are we supposed to plot? Right. Let's see. I plot, you plot, she plots, he plots. We all plot together. Big tree, beat-up style on the edge between my lower building and lower gate. Oh, and the tower gate. Which area? You mean over here? This area? Hold on. Let me bring the camera count into view so that you can... Oh, you mean not here. You mean... where I sleep at the moment. Oh! Over here. So, between this tower and this gate. You mean this area? Where I'm currently bouncing. Here. That might actually be the right thing to add. I don't know about a big B-dub style one, but maybe 3 or 4 of these ones. A couple of these, perhaps. The taller ones. Unless it covers up too much stuff. No, I reckon a couple of these in that area from this angle would look really, really good. I'm trying to keep the same sort of tree style in this area to avoid having too many different trees in the region. He says, realizing he's got 2 different tree styles here. What the heck was I doing with that tree? I mean, I could do another tree like this. Actually, that might be nice. Social obligations have been fulfilled. Woohoo! Another tree like this, maybe. On a rocky outcropping in that corner. Or maybe 2 of them. I mean, I've got enough space to do a decent-sized rock. And that could lead down to... I mean, we're going to have to... These are going to continue on around this area. Including the Ravager run. And we have a Pancham. Isn't that the second one of those this evening? Right. I was going to quickly place a few... how tall are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Let's get some of these into place so that we can work out how big this building is. Oof. This might not actually be the right height. Hold on. If that's at 129, I think I only want to go to 130. And typical. Darkness is falling. So actually we're going to be slightly shorter than this building. But that's not a bad thing, because this one felt like it was ridiculously tall. Ooh, Glam Pixie and Superfast Feg caught that. Nice. Yes, I'm aware that we're at quote 200. Thank you. I need to get back uphill. I want to get these pillars in just to give a feeling of where this building is. 130. What? That doesn't feel right. That's at 129. Dang it. I need to take another one off of all of these. Because the idea is that... Oh, I know why I was going to make that. So that's actually going to stretch up by... Yes, I'm going to make this building one taller. So actually that is going to be one higher. Dang it. I was building it the right height. Yeah, I definitely need to build this building next. Because it's going to set the structure, layout and tone for a lot of things. $129, what? 129, 130, there. Yeah, there's always an off by one, isn't there? Okay, that's better. That gives me... I need to remove this dirt building. That gives me an idea of how big that building's going to be. And I think that is definitely our building for next. So, pretties mode for today is not exactly going to be all the pretties. But it's going to give us a good idea of how things are starting to shape up. Because what we've got is a whole new building here. This building now makes a lot more sense. This is going to change. That's a tree. That's going to be our... Oof. Yeah. That is going to be quite a view once we got a gate in that gatehouse. Because that's going to really lead you down towards that gatehouse quite a lot. I like that. And over here, we're going to have that next to the gatehouse. Leading in that... Oh, that will work, I think. That really will work a lot. Still not got a clue about this building, but hey. I think that's moved a lot of planning ahead today. It's not been as heavy a detail build today, but it's been even more important. It's a, what are we going to build day? It's a good start. Well, that is definitely a good thing. Right. So, I am going to choose to wrap up here, because this is where we normally do. I will be back again on Monday, not tomorrow, where we will be not here either. The intention is Monday will be idiotic SMP, which will be interesting. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. I hope everyone has had a fantastic time. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. I have absolutely enjoyed having everyone here. I am going to send us on a raid because I can. And that's the wrong page in my commands. I am going to send us over to... Let's go to Joel Duggan, who is currently working on their Satisfactory build, where they are attempting to pave the world and work on factories and styling them in Transformers inspired style, which is a fun build as always. I haven't pressed the mate beshes. So, everyone be amazing. You are, as usual, but I have to say it. Look after yourselves, take care, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye.